A warm namaste and a big hello to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome back to my channel. In this particular session, I would be talking about something hugely interesting and very helpful. Some of you might have gone through the community page where I had shared a post very recently. I'm not only going to read that post out, but I'm also going to read out everything. A lot of interesting things people have written over there, and this video, whosoever is working on narcissism, whosoever is suffering from narcissism, whosoever on this planet, if they ever reach to this video, they will really thank their angels and guides and their own intuition source that has led them to this video, because this video is a treasure for all such people. I'm going to read out all of the intelligent stuff that people have written. More than telling you guys what to do and what not to do, it's very important for all of you to know what different people are going through, what different people feel about it, about this subject of narcissism, about getting used at the hand of some very selfish people, about the suffering that you go through because of narcissistic abuse, which is so prevalent on this planet. This video is not saying that we deny it. This video does not say that we deny it. It very much exists, it's very much prevalent, but we are not going to be one of those people who only talk about the problem and never discuss the solution. So let's get started and let's dive deep into it. Please mark your attendance. It's my request to all of you, whichever video you watch on this channel, from now onwards, mark your attendance. Marking the attendance is a very unique way of letting other people know that they are not alone, and it's done in a very simple way. Just put your name and the country or the area, wherever the location you belong to. That's about it. Yes, of course, if you want to add something else, your own experience, that you can do in a separate comment also, or you can club it all together. That is all up to you. But by marking the attendance, we are telling all of the people who are doing actual real niche inner work. This channel is devoted to people who are doing actual inner work. Here we are focusing on the quality and not the quantity. And it is my gut feeling that this quantity of genuine people who are looking for actual inner work content or doing inner work, real inner work that will align their chakras, align them with their chakras, this number will also increase in due course of time. At the moment, they are just spending time here and there because it could be the part of their growth also. I mean, everything is a part of their growth. And everything happens via divine timing and divine orchestration. So whenever they are ready, they would also look for this content. And we believe in vibration. Vibration is our actual address. So what I had written was, some people are sadistic by nature. They usually talk about problems to gain attention and sympathy. And then the empaths spend their time and energy on them, making them feel better. Guess what happens after that? The sadistic person feels great and moves on and starts living their lives as if nothing had happened to them. No gratitude, absolutely thankless. With the energy they just stole, they act like they are the greatest. They have the privilege to get pampered and uplifted by the empath. The person who was making all the effort gets completely drained and starts feeling horrible about their own existence, and the sadistic one goes off to sleep peacefully. Comment below your feelings when you read this. So this post was written first of all to trigger a response from you all, and anybody who was a vibrational match to this particular post, like they could have gone through it in the past and at that time their perception was different. Now it could be different. In the future it could change. Whatever it is, somewhere down the line or somewhere in the timeline of their life, they have been there, been there, done that types. They could be experiencing it even now. So I got some very interesting replies, and these replies you must hear because I'm trying to collate them all in one video. First of all, Feminine Light Tarot wrote, as a healer, this is how I have been left to feel. After most of the relationships I have been in, and at the end of the day, I can only blame myself for not having better boundaries, with a broken heart emoji. Then someone has replied on this, I wish I knew learning healthier boundaries. As an empath, it's crucial, but thank God I did. So I really like their answers because here they are taking responsibility of their own inner work. And yes, when we don't have healthy boundaries, people can take us for granted. Then the next comment is by JustB312. It resonated with me. I have experienced this in my whole life. Whenever I noticed that someone was upset, I used to think that this person needs some help, and I would be there for him or her at their low times. And the moment they got my energy, they acted like, or they started behaving like I was obliged to do that for them. I do not want anything in return, but at least don't be a dash person. Now you can fill in the blanks. Just because someone helped you when you had no one around. Such thankless and shameless energy vampires. Now I'm learning to create healthy boundaries and not to be there for someone just because I think they need my help or provide them many chances to drain my energy. Learning currently. Another very honest comment. I really like this comment too, and lots of people have liked the comment. And yes, this is also true. That many a times people actually act like we are obligated to take care of them, and once they are okay, once they are fine, they will behave like you are the person who needs help, you are the person who came to them for help. That happens. But at the same time, it could also be happening because we are oversharing, or it could be happening because we are overhealing. Because we could be programmed as a child to be a people pleaser. We could be programmed to be someone whose job or whose duty is to take care of everyone around. Or it could be also a person who's learning how to heal. So on the path of becoming a proper healer, because a proper healer does not have on their forehead written somewhere, healer. A proper healer actually heals from anywhere. They can heal in their profession. They can heal as a doctor, teacher, scientist, gardener. Whatever they are doing, they can inspire people just by being themselves. That's a proper healer, Even as a content creator, they can heal. I mean, there are people on YouTube. Everybody is making all kinds of content, and all of the content is purely focused on money and recognition, right? Not saying that they are doing anything bad. Good for them. Whatever they are doing, God bless them. But you can also heal via content. Like some people make very funny jokes, satires about life, and they heal people by doing so, because they're able to laugh at things which other people are crying about or other people are miserable about. So by doing so, they give relief to a lot of people who could be in that zone, right? So on and so forth. So I'm just trying to say that there are different types of people. Opposite type of people are also there, but some are doing great work and some are not doing great work, just polishing or massaging ego. Same thing happens with healing also. Sometimes you are innocently just healing people. It is very much possible that God has sent those people to us so that we can also stop doing the things that we are doing for everyone. Sometimes people are sharing their sad story and we are listening and we go like, oh my God, this person is so sad. I need to do something right now to fix this person's problem or their pain. Maybe they just don't want any help. Maybe they just want you to listen to them. That's it. They don't want to have any conversation. They don't want to talk. But we have this habit of doing things sometimes overboard, So that could also be a reason. And second, of course, innocent programming, too much innocence, too much sweetness, too much caring attitude. That is also not good, because excess of anything is bad. Extreme is always bad. We need to be in the middle. So thank you so much, Just Be, for being so honest. Then we have another comment by Neelam Suryavanshi, who says, what I feel is when you vibrate higher, you are going to attract these kind of people too, as energy is currency and you are rich in it. Keeping healthy boundaries is all everyone needs and unlock full potential. Empaths who are beginners in spirituality may find it tough, but as you go deeper, you're going to sense energy vampires too and keep boundaries. In the end, inner work is the only key to getting out of this, cause acknowledgement that you are an empath is good, but you gotta learn about it, as incomplete knowledge cannot be fruitful to anyone. What a lovely comment. Thank you so much. I don't think I need to explain it. Then we have Shri Ram 520, who says, completely agree with this. Already set up a high boundary that he can never cross again other than reminiscing what he has lost. Then we have a comment by Juliana9351. I'm giving shout outs to all of you people, because if you actually got attracted by this post and you have written something about it, then definitely this energy has been a part of your life and you've been doing inner work. So you deserve a shout out. You deserve that respect. Okay. So we have Juliana who says, finally, after becoming way adept at understanding the plight of a Libra / Virgo / Libra, stronger boundaries and finally attuned discernment are arriving. I have nurtured and trained many to healing. I wish to now master the fullness of keeping me to myself. Yup, it's feeling all right. Wonderful. Then we have Super Lightning X has written, Sunamoon. This is exactly how I feel that I have been treated. I just had awoken from a dream where I passed through people in a dark place. 3 or 4 of my exes were there and none seemed to be able to look at me. Even I asked one for a hug and she started walking away. I have been wronged by many. Emperor Scorpio Chris. So you see what I was talking about? All the people who are doing inner work, advanced souls, people who have been advancing in their journey, they will definitely resonate and relate with this. Then Shy Nice Queen 1536 has written, major confirmation for me, exactly what I'm dealing with. I'm finally standing firm on not allowing this person back into my life. Kirit K 1801, the comment says, so true, resonates totally, wasted energy on many people and they don't have gratitude. But also they comment later, we are boring, bad experiences, lots of love to you. Then All Divinity has written, this empath is me and the energy vampires have been my very own loved ones all my life and it continues. @Coded Language has written, yes, get rid of all the narcissistic trash in your life, chosen ones. The time is now. So good. So we actually have to heal the energy of narcissism. That's what our focus is on. We don't have to really get confused by the physical identities around us, because physical identities are simply showing us that there is a problem. Once you heal the problem within, automatically these people, the physical identities will also change. Now that is what most people say, that narcissists cannot change because they don't have the tool or the spiritual modality to change themselves. Because they cannot go within, they don't know how to go within, they don't know how to fix themselves. So they say that narcissist cannot change. All narcissists change. Trust me on that. And I'm speaking from practical experience. But at the end of the day, you also realize that which of those narcissists or ex-narcissist or supposed narcissist is the one you want to carry forward with. Because some of the people just be lost in memory and they would be lost in time. Lost in translation, I would say. Next is Peri or Pirpal Lakshmi Kumari 8928. 100% resonate with me. The next comment is by AKXSHA. So it's Aksasha or Aksasha. That's the name. I did the spelling. So shout out for this person because they've written a very interesting long comment, which I'm going to read now. The comment starts from, I see it from both ways. Not everyone who explains their past experiences, emotions and problems will maneuver to act as if nothing has happened at all. Some people is not like everyone else when they are speaking up, when they have been through what they have been through. Some heal faster and maybe longer than others. That's the way it is and life goes on. But there is energy vamps who speak on things just to have some type of praise and worship for their heartbreaks. Empaths, just because they are empaths doesn't mean they are of light. Some can be dark too. Empaths can be just as bad as the sadist. Empaths, if they don't already know, no matter how much you give care and love when it comes to anyone and everyone in general, you still have to be mindful and discerning when it comes to giving your energy away. No matter how sentimental or sad or whatever it sounds to get you to care and give out sympathy, you have to be observant of what seems to be what it is when it could be what it's not. In the end, everyone is different. Wonderful comment. Thank you so much for typing it all out for all of us people. Then we have a comment by Ardhanarishwar 77. My DM was in this energy when I had healed him, gave him all my energy. Then we have @Deepti Mohan 172. Yes, that is what my mother often did, especially in her older age. Then we have Rachel Rachel Zaho 4850. It describes my life very well. Then we have we have Kristika once 3120. 100% true, much love, gorgeous. Thank you so much, beautiful person. I totally appreciate your love and appreciation as much as you are also a wonderful, or probably much better than me also, a much better person and a soul. Then we have @Kayondo. I want to rise in my power and heal myself. I know I have so much potential, but my own feelings about myself and others are my blocks. It is so damn frustrating, and then I just sit there thinking, what even is this reality? Now that's what we don't need to do. We should not do it. We should not question what we are into. We should rather make the most out of it. And once you figure it out, once you heal your wounds, you will actually realize that what is this reality? Like, wow, you're going to speak like that. Then we have @Niels Jindal 2659. I feel this is the story of my twin flame 3 years ago. He used to come and drain me and take all the credit of his recovery. Lol. Drafner Kamath 9617. The truth. Thanks, gratitude. Then we have @Child First, really to the point. Then we have @Rita Metra 3708. Very true, happened to me. My love for you increases. Really, this is too much. I'm seeing a lot of numbers here, and that's very interesting. 9617, 3708, 2659. I wonder why we have so many numbers here. 4850, 3120, 172. Okay. Then we have Divine Soul 9125, yet another beautiful, interesting number. Oh God, this is so very true, and I thought there was something wrong with me. And yes, this is what happens many times with a lot of people who are suffering from narcissistic abuse. Now we have the comment by @MissNomad-GL3IO. There is an interesting comment here. That's what my ex-trafficker did to me. I truly felt in my heart that he loved me though. But then I realized the part he loved was me in my trauma. His vampire nature loved my tears. And when I realized he was the one causing all that pain I was in, using other people in the world around us to keep me in that mental state of panic. He didn't love me, he just loved the way my pain looked. It was his art. I am done though now, thank God. I saw what he wanted finally. He literally wants me to be on the brink of death in my fear and sorrow, so he can watch me die. But now I see it, and I decided to run for my life. Dealt with his gang stalking for a long time. It's almost amazing though how hard he has tried to keep that control over my life. He wants to keep draining my light, but you cannot have it, Mr. X, sir. You have no power over me. Good night. And I actually do relate a lot with this comment, and a lot of us will, because it is actually quite hard to survive this narcissistic abuse. It does feel like people have thrown you over the edge just so you fall and you're done with, but you don't fall flat. You actually, instead of falling, learn to fly. So they threw you from the edge, but you learned to fly. You threw me from the edge, but I learned to fly. I'm always high and I don't even try. I'm always high and I don't even try. I'm always high and I don't even try. So next comment is Hailberry 5939, right on time. Then we have this Abel the extroverted, the 5299, extroverted he 5299, ugh. After ugh means spelling is UGGG. After doing this multiple times, I've finally developed a bit of discernment in this area. Wonderful. Then we have Shakunj 159. It's true, therefore my communication is less or zero to negative people. Learn the hard way. I am from a twin flame journey. Wonderful. Then we have Suprithax 4366. Today I am suffering because of this only. I ignored myself, my life, and I stand for him at this bad time. Once again he got his happiness back and he left me out alone. Today I am in the darkest phase, but he is not there for me. I accept his faults and his situation, but he is not ready. I don't know what God will do for them. But I'm sure once they realize the real value of mine, at that time, I am whole and complete. The next we have at being Pallavi 3272. Yes, ma'am, my ex was like this. For nearly 10 years, he only had problems in life. I tried my level best to fix it. I took all my energy and boosted his ego and left marrying other. Point number one, I feel bad for the person he got married to. Number two, I feel he owe me a big thank you. I helped him improve his mental health. And point number three, I learned the lesson that as an empath, also boundary is much required. Empathy, also boundary is much required. But honestly, my mental health gotten worse. I am recovered, but still trauma are hovering. So let's all of us as a community send out love for @being Pallavi 3272. You have done a wonderful job, and I'm telling you, if you already feel bad for the person he got married to, imagine what would have happened to you with this person. So not only did you improve this person's mental health, but you've also helped your own self not to fall into such a toxic relationship. This person probably was a catalyst for you, for your inner work. And look at you, you're a much better version of yourself. Maybe sometimes you feel that there is trauma, but I am sure if you can do all of this, you can also heal from it, because you're a champion and you are a rock star. Then we have Haley or Harley Quinn DP6RJ, who says resonated and this earth angel is tired. Resonated this earth angel is tired. Okay, take some rest, but know that you're powerful and you are empowered. You have this great knowledge. Then we have Martinow.6493. I changed my mind. I do not resonate any longer in judging messages about psychotic people as sadist, narcissist, evamps and all other labels. My own life has changed into better after doing the work. Byron Katie. Number 1 point, can I be absolutely sure that it is true what I think? Who/what are you with this thought? Number 2, what happens if your answer is no to this question? Number 3, how would you feel if your thoughts are not true and what could happen? And number 4, turn your thoughts and find 3 good examples that are also or more true. How does it feel? Happy transformation with good vibration. So here this person has given you guys a nice exercise, a good modality to work on. And as I said, that yes, once we heal the wounds within, we see a change in the outside world. But the healing has to happen from within, and whatever you're going through is a part of the process. So don't be too heavy on yourself and don't judge yourself. I am with all of you people. Wherever you are or whatever you are feeling, your feelings are valid. So thank you to @martinow.6493 who is transforming with good vibration. We have @Nandini Hannah, who's written creepy energetic pattern. Real life is beautiful, but this energy may be very convincing. May we be careful for what we fall for. Very good. Short and snappy, but very, very good. Very, very nice message. Life is beautiful, and sometimes this energy is very convincing, just the way romance is an illusion, but it's very convincing. But true love doesn't need any convincing, and that's why many people don't take it, because no one's trying to convince you for true love. Then we have Soumya Tiwari 4609. I see this no increasing nowadays. Most of them are the same way. It's better to say no. Then we have @Plant Garden 8980. Does karma or blessing, karma/blessing, come from the empath? How can you heal if you're an empath in this story? And then the same person has written, thank you, God bless, Jai Shri Ram. And Neelam Suryavanshi has replied, what I have learned as empath is, number 1 point, do aura cleansing frequently. Number 2, give yourself space, try to detach from this person energetically. Powerful empaths may be drained by these energy vampires, but they have more capacity to regain it than others. Even if you give 15-20 minutes a day to recharge, it's all gonna work. Then we have a reply from @Plant Garden 8980 @Neelam Suryavanshi 718. Thank you so much, Jai Shri Ram. I love how everyone is saying Jai Shri Ram in the comments. Thank you guys for understanding. Then we have Meenakshi Rathod 4717 who says yes, correct. Now let me tell you, the biggest takeaway from this video, this whole exercise, is that these feelings can be in up and down. That one of the day you could be very, very good, feeling transformed, feeling amazing, feeling all gung-ho, but some of the day you may not feel the same way. It could be anything: PMS, hormonal change, a fight with your girlfriend slash wife. I mean, PMS is for women, and for men something else, maybe male PMS, something else they go through. I'm sure they go through a lot when other women around them are PMSing too. So different things happen, certain events, certain situations, something happens, and we may not be that solid or that firm in these feelings, but what we can do is deliberately we can every day chant the sound of solar plexus, which is the Ram sound. The more you work on this sound, the more you get the gifts of your Manipur chakra. Manipur in English translates to city of jewels. So all of our jewels are actually hidden in our gut, in our navel area. And chanting this sound or listening to this sound continuously unlocks those gifts and potentials, and also it brings us back our stolen jewels, and it keeps us in a vibe of feeling like all is good. The more you practice it, you also realize that a lot of things you don't even have to do on your own. I mean, you could be physically present, you could be there, you could be seeing things happening. It's all happenstance after all, but you would be very shocked to see that this sound is so powerful. Actually, to see and to say, yes, once you practically experience it, the sound is so powerful that a lot of the things happen on its own. It feels like it's happening on its own, and you don't take so much stress, but you have to practice it every day and regularly to see the benefits. Or you have to really practice it from your heart and soul. I mean, there are different ways, but just remember that this sound is the most healing, enchanting, magical sound in the whole existence, in the whole cosmos. And that's why it is so powerful, that it's the only sound that can actually put you into alignment with all of your chakras. And then the narcissism, the narcissist, the worldly world, the 3D world, the financial problems, this problem, that problem, nothing really matters. You're going to just love yourself, love your life the way it is. Alright? So this is where I'm going to close this particular interesting session. I hope you gained from it. If you did, then do mention. And if you have anything else to add to this, please feel free to add to this. Do mark your attendance. I hope you already have. If you need any personal session, coaching, guidance, mentoring, hand-holding, etc., then all the details are given in the description box. For personal sessions, you can write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com, and you can book yourself a therapy or a personal reading via the PayPal link if you're from any place else outside of India. If you're from India, then you have to write to me and get my details. You can also get my book In the Name of Love, A Journey of Finding Your Ultimate Soulmate. And this specific disclaimer has been given to you so that you only buy the Kindle copy and not the paperback copy, because I am not selling the paperback copy, and it is the oldest version. Actually, the Kindle copy is the latest edited version. Alright, so make sure you get that only. Save paper, save trees, save environment. I will see you soon in another one. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.